the Satan, the Malach HaMavet, the Yetzer Hara, the one that put you in this situation in the first place, at least enticed you to do what it is that you did, his goal after he made you fall is to keep you there. You fell, you made a sin, whatever that sin is. The goal is to keep you there. Why? Because if you stay now that you realize that you sinned, he's going to tell you, see, you're a loser anyway. Why even try to do TeShuva? As you learned today, that one of the amazing things that we did at the Bet HaMikdash is that anytime somebody made a sin by accidentally turned on the light on Shabbat, he forgot it's Shabbat. Forgot. He had to bring a korban. He had to go take a sheep or a cow, some type of korban, and take it to the Bet HaMikdash. Meaning he had to spend weeks just on this accidental sin. No one even saw it, because they knew that HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs the world, and he saw it. They had to shut down their business, or leave their employees running the business by themselves. Who knows what the employees are going to do while they're gone. Take the journey all the way from Tveria, from Tzfat, from wherever they were, all the way to Yerushalayim. That's not like today, you go in a car, a couple hours later, you're all the way across the country. You had to go on your donkey, it could take you a week. Kadosh Baruch Hu spoke to Avraham Avinu. And Avraham Avinu said to him, Hashem, what's going to happen when my kids sin? He says, we're going to have the Bet HaMikdash. He says, yeah, but what's going to happen when there's no Bet HaMikdash? It's destroyed and they sin and it gets destroyed. He says, I'll have them pray. Their prayer will be the replacement of the sacrifice. Which means that every time you pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shachrit, Mincha, Arvit, it's a replacement for the sacrifice. There are other things that are a replacement for sacrifice. Certain types of learning, certain types of actions, and so on. But nonetheless, the main thing that every Jew does in order to bring the korban, bring the sacrifice, offering to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to say I'm sorry for the accidental sins and even the purposeful ones, is we pray. But what is the Rambam really telling us here? He's telling us, if you are a Mechalel Shabbat, or you are a Kofel, you believe in Buddha, you believe in J.C. Penney, you believe in yourself, you believe in some rabbi that died, you believe in something that's heretical, guess what? Your korban is not accepted. Meaning you could pray to Hashem until you're blue in the face. It's not accepted. You come to a shul, they cannot count you as part of a minyan. Why? You're a kofel. You're not considered part of Amcha. That's what the Rambam is saying. And if the first two proofs weren't enough, I'll give you the last one, which is also Rambam in Chot Shabbat. Chapter 30, last halakha, the 15th halakha. It says the observance of Shabbat and the prohibitions against worshipping false deities are each equivalent to the observance of all of the mitzvot of the Torah, and Shabbat is the eternal sign between the Holy One, blessed is He, and us. For this reason, whoever transgresses other mitzvot is considered to be one of the wicked of Israel, but a person who violates Shabbat is considered an idolater. It's a very big difference here. You can make sins. It's not good, but you're still part of Am Yisrael. But someone that violates Shabbat or is a kufar says, no, that person is an idolater. He's not considered part of Am Yisrael anymore. Until he does TeShuva. Until she does TeShuva. Both of them are considered to be equivalent to Gentiles in all regards, meaning that the idolater or the Mechalel Shabbat are considered 100% the same things or treated in the same regards as the Gentiles. In all regards, not the good ones, the bad Gentiles, the ones that pray to J.C. Penney. Therefore our prophets praise Shabbat observance, saying, happy is the man who does the following and the mortal who holds fast to it, who keeps the Shabbat without desecrating it. The prophet says that he starts, Echa yashva badad ha'ira bati. Alas, she sits in solitude, the city that was great with people has become like a widow. The greatest among the nations, the princess among provinces, has become a tributary. She weeps bitterly in the night, and her tear is on her cheek. The type of disaster that happened at the Bet HaMikdash was something that made the Holocaust seem like a child's game. It's of no comparison. It was literally a river of blood from city to city that was 3 feet high. That's how many people they killed. They made chomot, they made walls, giant walls of bodies. That's how many people died. Millions and millions of people. It's hard to understand, how is it that they killed so many? How come we didn't fight back? Same question is asked about the Holocaust. How is it that we didn't fight back? 6 million. Am Yisrael, unfortunately, abandoned their Father in heaven and had their faith in themselves, in their money, in the government, in their friends, in their power, and so on and so forth. And that's why the prophet says, Kol rea bagduba ayula le'oivim. He says, all our friends have betrayed her, they have become our enemies. I'll show you how all of them, in one shot, Hashem yilachem aleinu, turn into enemies. The money turns into enemies. The government turns into enemies. Everything that you had, that you trusted in, I'll turn it all into enemies. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu rebukes us starting with that. He turns all of the things that we relied on into our enemies. Hashem yilachem. Then he says, he continues in verse 3, Lo matzah manoach, that the exile was so difficult, we found no rest. No matter where we've been over the last 2,000 years, Rabotai, Am Yisrael has had nice sections of time, nice periods of time, like we're having right now, Baruch Hashem. But for the most part, if you look at the last 2,000 years, it's been one big tragedy. Now, HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to bring us Mashiach. He wants to bring us the salvation. He wants to build the Bet HaMikdash. And the first thing that will do is that will eliminate this gzirah of here that says velo matzah manoach. The only thing is going to do something is if you do something. Do something about it. First, it starts with our own tshuva. It starts with us starting to fix ourselves. We can't be hypocritical. We have to do something by ourselves. We have to fix ourselves, rebuke ourselves, be strong.